Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geek. I am Pench, and welcome back to Megaquarium, the lovely and very charming Megaquarium, where last time we saved this place here, Northwoods, from financial oblivion. It was a bit of a mess when we came in, but we have turned things around, and it's all sort of all going okay now. They're getting a fair bit of money in. They've got some researchy stuff going. They've got quite a bit of prestige. That's slowly ticking up, actually, which is very, very good. So, yeah, we're going to leave this place in a fairly good position, let's be honest. And we are going to now go into here because we win. Yes, I like it when we get told we win. We're going to take a job in Elmshorn. So, farewell, Northwoods. We are off to Elmshorn. So the message for Elmshorn says, be the architect of a private collector's dream aquarium. That's a little bit worrying. Do not entrust me with anything valuable. I will inevitably break it or smash it or do something stupid to it. But okay, let's click this on normal level with a sense of intrepidation. Welcome to Elmshorn. Thank you very much. Everything is made of wood here, which is jolly exciting. A private collector wants to build a new public aquarium from scratch, and they want you to be the architect. Well, the fools. You think they should know better by now. They've already installed a large tank to be the centerpiece of the aquarium. The rest is down to you. Get the aquarium ready to open. Remember to fulfill your animals' care requirements to maximize their point value. Okie dokie. And that's it, is it? Just build a thing. Right, so we've got centerpiece, reward 2,500 of your money. That would be quite nice. Ensure the centerpiece has different animals, 0 out of 6. Okay, I can do that. Sufficient water quality, sufficient heating. Okay, I'm sure we can put that together. I imagine these are the big, they're the big sort of big combo power things. Yes, they provide a lot of filtering and a lot of temperature. I think that should be fine. So I don't imagine the water quality and the heating will be a problem. And then build additional tanks, combined ecology across animals for 80 and combined science across animals for 80. And then open up. Okay. Well, it doesn't sound too difficult. It doesn't sound too tricky. Right, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get staff. I'm going to get staff in because I like doing this bit. So we have Flick, who is very good at feeding, fixing. Oh, and cleaning. Is that new? I think that might have been a new thing. I don't remember seeing that last time out. Hyperactive Flick is very quick on her feet. She's excellent at picking up odd jobs across a large aquarium. Okay, you seem quite good. Fred is just good at fixing things. That's it. Nigel is a bit of an all-rounder for feeding and fixing. Rachel is good at feeding. Jim is okay at fixing, but not as good as the other fella, Jim or whatever it was. Fred, yeah. And last is Kiki. Forgetful Kiki just wants to be left to her feeding. She just does feeding. Okay, I think we get you in because you're feeding, fixing, and cleaning, which is good. So you can go and do some cleaning. Flick, you could just go and tidy up. That's absolutely fine. We'll get Fred for fixing. Yeah, good. Nigel is a bit of an all-rounder. Rachel is very good at feeding. That's fine. I don't so much mind that. I think that's probably okay for now. That's okay for now. We've got someone who can clean, someone who can fix, someone who can feed. We're all sorted for that. Right, what animals have we got access to? What have we got, actually? Basic tank stuff we've got that we had before. We've got all of those things that we had before as well. The pumps and the power combis and power heaters and all that kind of stuff. We've got an okay selection of things to put in there. Red-tailed butterfly fish, I don't remember from last time. I do like how when you put the mouse over them, they sort of spring into life. And sort of, I don't know, paddle? Not really paddle, they wiggle their feet. Well, I suppose they're swimming on the spot. So, yeah, I like the fact they come into life. They come to life when you actually put the mouse over them. That's very cool. Apart from the eel, which is a little bit lazy, to be honest. Now, we could put one of those in. We could put an eel into the tank. That would be cool. And blue knuckle hermit crabs. They eat crustaceans. Avoid placing with tank mates, which are a danger to crustaceans. Okay, well, that's fine, yeah. So how about we put a couple of those in? So a couple of hermit crabs, because that's fine. Maybe we'll put 2 of those. Let's put 3 in. 3 little hermit crabs crawling around on the bottom, going, hello, I'm a hermit crab, and this is nice, and this is what I do. And then let's get ourselves an eel. So eels, may eat crustaceans with a size 1 or less. No, they're size 2. They are size 2. So that, let me just check. Size 2, yep. And that says zebra moray eel, warning, may eat or damage crustaceans with size 1 or less. Okay, it's not going to eat the blue knuckle hermit crabs. So let's throw one of those in. So now we've got different animals 2. Okay, this is good. Let's get ourselves a flame angelfish. Which was one that doesn't like other... Yeah, you. Flame angelfish. You don't like other ones of those. You might eat stony corals, clams, and gorgonians, whatever they are. So let's throw one of those in. And we can only have one of those because you don't like other ones of you, which is a little bit weird. You The red-tailed butterfly fish may also eat those things. Okay, 20 ecology points. Wow. Okay, that seems quite a lot. That's very cool. We'll have you. You go to size 5. You're quite big. Do you know what? Whatever. Yeah, we'll throw you in. So you can go in. That's a 4. Right, we need some things that give us some science points. So we're a bit low on science. We've got plenty of ecology, not much in the way of science. So royal grammars. Let's just throw those in. They look absolutely fine. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So now we've got 5 different animals out of the 6 we need. And then what about a reef squirrel fish? They have to be in at least a group of 4. They don't like the tank lights, but we haven't got those yet, so we should be fine. And they need a cave. Okay, let's do that then. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. Do you know what? Let's put an extra couple in. Oh, there we go. We've got plenty of science now. So, okay, what can we throw in just to make things look nice in here? So they need themselves... Okay, the water filtering needs to be added to. Might put a little pump in there and pump that in. Okay, they need all the food stuff. That's absolutely fine. We can sort that out. In fact, I wouldn't mind this bit being a little tiny bit bigger, to be honest. To have the food things in there, because they're going to have to walk up here anyway. And they need all 3 types. I might adjust the size of this a little bit. So we need 7 cave things. Oh, yes. A rocky overhang would be perfect. Let's put that right at the front. Let's put that right there so people can come in and see the rocky overhang stuff going on. And then we need some greenery. We need some green things. Kelp. Kelp might be fun. You get 2 prestige out of that. So yeah, that could be good. So if we tuck some kelp at the back to hide the look of those machines as well, we'll do that. Put kelp like there. Look, that looks lovely. And then because, as is customary, we have to have a sea lettuce. The sea lettuce can be the first thing that people come and see. That's why they really come here, let's be honest. They're coming for the sea lettuces. And what else can we throw in here? Some rocks, just help filtering. Yeah, let's chuck some rocks in. Absolutely, just throw a rock or 2 in. And over that way as well. There we go. And anything else? I don't think there was anything else. Paint. Pacific paint. Tropical beach paint. They're free. They're free. What's that? That looks like what we've got now. The sort of the stone sort of flag floor thing and the bamboo, almost the bamboo wooden walls. That looks like, I can't see what the floor is, sort of pale tiles maybe. And that looks like a sort of beach thing. Conch shells, anchors. Oh, there's lots of fun little things. Oh, we're having a shell. We're throwing a shell into here. Absolutely, yes. And was there another type of shell? Was there a conch shell? Yeah, we'll throw one of those in as well. Absolutely, just there. That is the tank to be in. That is a brilliant tank. Well, apart from the fact that the water quality is going to kill all the animals. But apart from that, that is the tank to be in. Let's get ourselves the food thingamajiggers. We can have 3 of those along the back here, I believe. We need 1 of each. So we're going to need 1 of those. We're going to need 1 of the greens. And we're going to need 1 of the mussels dispensers. Flip that round. Oh, no. Like that. Okay, sorry, the box is a slightly different shape. There we go. And now... we need to make sure that that's got extra filtering. We need to make sure that this has extra filtering. So I think we need to add in, if I press the right button would help, we might need to put a pump in over here and then maybe attach a filter to it, so a power filter, and then run it to just there. It does seem a little bit of a complicated way around of doing things, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So if we do that, connect that to that, that's fine. And then get ourselves the power filter and attach that. That's only 66. That only added 4. The power filter only added 4 into the size of that tank. Good grief. Do we need 2 power filters to make that work? Wow. Okay, that's a very high sort of level of requirements for that. Okay, if we add... right, we're going to have to move them about. Hang on. Right, movement tool activated. Move you to there. Must be located adjacent to a pump or a tank. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, move that to there. Oh, now people can't get by. I know. I'm on it. I'm on the case. Don't worry. Move that to there. And then we need to get ourselves another power filter. Okay, right. We might need to rejig the size of this room to stick more filters in. Because that's just taking up an awful lot of filtering. Unless, can we add some more rocks or something in? Can we add some rocks to help with filtering? Like, how helpful is that going to be? 1 filter power. Doesn't really help that much. No, it's still not quite tipped it over the on the water quality front. It's not quite done it. Okay, I think we need to take out the walls on this side, possibly. take out those walls like that. Put in different, so a bit, just stretching out just one more line like that. There we go. Like that, look. That should be fine. And now we can move that over. So now we need to get the movement tool. Put that there. But then I think, yeah, reattach it to that. That's fine. I think we just need to slap one of the giant big filtery things on it. We've probably wasted so much money on those filters. 66. Oh, they're not that expensive, actually. They're not that expensive. So that offers 40 for a power combi. So if we get rid of that filter there, if we get rid of you, in fact, let's put the combi thing in the corner. Get rid of that, sell that for 63. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. How much do we pay for it? 63. Oh, brilliant. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good then. So we didn't lose out on it at all. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Right, if we do that, it's still not enough to push it over 70. Oh my goodness me. Okay. How about then we sell that and we put one of those other ones in. My goodness me. This is a very difficult tank to get working there. 70 out of 70. Right, finally. Good grief. Okay, that was harder work than I wanted. And now we need to get more. We've got the science in. We need to get this done. We need to get our ecology points. So we might need to build an extra bit. So an extra bit where there's a few extra tanks. We need to stretch the floor out a bit. How much is it to just expand the floor out by 3 tiles? 540. Yeah, go on, go for it. Absolutely, just go for it. I do like this very slick way that happens. I do like that. It's very, very cool. Right, bring that down. So down here, have I done that? Is that in a line? Is that in a line? Yeah. Oh, was it just sort of angling it? It would look, it was tapering it to a point. Yeah, I suppose it would do, wouldn't it? Right, so then we want to get down here. I think we get ourselves a little bit down here where there are tanks that you can look through. The wall tanks, that's it. The wall tanks is what I was trying to think of. So if we add, I want to add another 2. How expensive is that going to be? I don't think there's enough room. I want more space for them to walk through. Like that. Yeah, I'm going to need to be very careful. I'm going to run out of this. I'm going to run out of money before I can complete this. And I imagine I have to complete all these before I can open. So I just need to get another 19 ecology points. So let's be very, very economical with what we can do now. So let's grab ourselves a wall tank like that. Just drag it out a little bit like that. That's 145. That's fine. We can do that. That's very good. We'll have a bit of a wall going like that. And then we'll just wall that bit off like that for now. The plan later is to have this going all the way down there. And there can be lots of wall tanks and corner tanks and everything. So this side can be like that. I like that idea. So that side can all be sort of wall tanks and the sticky out tanks and all that kind of stuff. But at the minute, 716 of your money's left. We're running a little bit low on monies. So, yeah, we need to make sure we've got all the stuff. Right, where are the doors? Where are the doors? There. Right, staff door can go... Oh, can you just build it on the walls and just take the wall away? That would be nice. Staff door can go just there for now. What do we want in there that gives us ecology points? These things are very good. What's that? Size 7. Okay, what size? Well, how much have we got in that tank? 23. So we could put 3 of those in. 3 of those cannot be housed with other species that eat green pellet. So other species. But they can go in there and that's fine. Oh, if I put one of those in. Does that... Hang on, hang on. Hang on. What have I put in there? What have I put in there? I possibly didn't look at that requirement there. Have I put one of those in there? Oh, no, I don't think I have. No. No, no, we haven't got one of those in there. Okay, phew. So, no, I put one of those in. So we can put 3 of those in. Green pellet dispenser thing. Sort out all the temperatures and what have you. And then it'll be fine. So 1, 2, 3. So that's lovely. So our ecology points are done. Our science points are done. We need to make sure that this will then not die. Because that would be somewhat rubbish, wouldn't it? We'll put one of those lovely things next to it. And then we need another filter on it as well. My goodness me. Okay, power filter. Will that do the job? Yes, just. And then we need a food thing. So we can tuck that down in this corner. They eat the green food. So we'll get themselves a green pellet dispenser like that. Twist it around. Let's see what we're doing. We'll put that there. And also, in here, we will put a tool station as well. That's probably a good idea. Now, over here, have we got room for a broom stand thingamabob? I don't think we have we? No. Unless we moved that forward a bit. No, but then they won't be able to reach that, and they'll complain they can't reach that to repair it. Okay, never mind. We'll try and fit one of those in here. It just might look a little bit unsightly for now. We'll put it right by the door. There you go. So if you need a broom, you can literally lean in and grab a broom and go and do some cleaning. Okay, so that's all sorted. That's all good. This tank needs some decor. This is a little bit drab, isn't it? Oh, I've got 14 monies left. This is going to be the world's most boring tank for a little while until I can get something I can... Oh, well, it's just fate. That means that we can put in the beautiful sea lettuce. I have no money left. I need to open the aquarium and hope that people find it nice. Let's open the aquarium. There we go. I've been given £2,500 anyway, which is lovely. Although I appear to only have 2,057. I thought I should have had £2,500. I thought the reward of that was 2,500. So either something's gone weirdly wrong, or I've just been robbed, or it costs money to open the aquarium. Okay, curious about corals. Corals. The collector wants to explore the world of corals with your help. Your next objective is to unlock the disco mushroom. I want loads of disco mushrooms. We can go discoing with the mushrooms and add one to your aquarium. You should expand your aquarium to increase your ecology and science income. More tanks and more animals equals more income. Yes, yes. Keep an eye on profits. Even with the collector's investment, you'll need to manage the aquarium profitably. Okay. Right you are. Unlock disco mushrooms. Unlock protein skimmers. They sound thoroughly unpleasant. Pick our next science project. Oh, there you go. Protein skimmers. Oh, it's a bit of kit. Oh, I thought it was like a thing, like a little insect or something that sat across the top of the surface. I'm like, nom nom protein. Now, what does that do? Help achieve a higher water quality. Protein skimming. Ah, so it's not just the filters. We can put these in. Okay, yes, absolutely. We will research one of those. And, oh, look at all these lovely fish. Oblique line dottybacks, volitans, lionfish, panther, grouper. Disco mushrooms. I do like the disco mushrooms. Right, because we get £5,000 from getting both of those things, I would love to research all these other things. Longhorn cowfish sounds great fun. But let's get disco mushrooms, because then he'll give us £5,000. And that's a good thing. That will keep us going for a little while and we can build more stuff. So right now, I think we're doing okay. We just need to sort of leave this ticking over for a bit. In fact, we've got some money. We can decorate this thing now. It doesn't have to be quite so miserable in there anymore. So let's throw in a driftwood cave. We'll put that right at the front. In fact, no, people won't be able to see there. We'll put that like that. Little driftwood cave so people can look at that and go, ooh, that's exciting. We'll put some rocks into the back like that because rocks are very exciting. Yeah, let's throw an anchor. Let's throw an anchor into the middle of here. That looks cool. And at the back, we need to have some more stuff at the back. What about eel grass at the back? Yes, there we go. Beautiful. That's very well decked out now. I like that. I like that a lot. There's room for one more thing. We might as well throw something else in. A shell. A shell can go quite nicely at the back just there. That is splendid. Hello, paying customers. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Okay. Nothing much to do right now then, except we're getting our prestige in, which is good. We're getting this thing unlocked. They're researching that thing as well. Money seems to be okay. 342 profit a day. Absolutely. I'm happy with 342 profit per day. We'll unlock mushrooms. We'll unlock protein skimmers. We'll then build tanks with those things in. And then it shall be very exciting. And then, yeah, we'll get £5,000. And I think with the £5,000, we'll use it to expand the rest of this place out a little bit. But, yeah, first things first, let's just sit back and wait to get the disco mushrooms. I do love the idea of a disco mushroom. It sounds great fun. And the protein skimmer sorted. And I can have some tea. Ah, now, we may have a little bit of a problem. First things first, I've built the space where the disco mushrooms are going to go. I've just built this little sort of sticky outy tank bit. It's just here. It's attached onto that. And I've put in a couple of benches down here and a vending machine. And I've put some bins by the exit as well, because that seems to make sense. People on their way out can chuck things in the bin. That's very cool. Now, one thing is, the eel in here has grown. He has grown up a little bit as our eel friend, which means that he's now got bigger, which means that he is causing more issues with the water filtration, which is a problem for us. Because remove some animals or add more filtering is sort of impacting the health and the quality of the animals, and the people aren't liking them so much because the animals probably look a little bit mangy and the tank probably looks really terrible. So, yeah, we need to move things around a little bit. The only thing is, not really sure how. Don't really know how to do that in this space. Don't know if we can do that in this limited amount of space we've got. Can we somehow attach something else to the side of that tank? I don't know. I don't know if we can put something there. So if we put ourselves a power filter just there. Is that okay? So that sorts that out. But does that not mean that the people doing the repairing can't reach the pump now? Or do they not care about that? They might not care about that, in which case, neither do I. Hooray! Right, we've fixed that problem. Things are coming on quite nicely. We're getting quite a lot of ecology points. People looking in here, look, okay, wow, ecology, amazing. Oh, the ecology is just pouring out that tank. So, yeah, that'll be done fairly soon. We'll have to wait a little while longer for the protein skimmers to get done. But when they are both done, we shall come back and then begin putting them into this tank here, which is jolly exciting. Hurrah! DISCO mushrooms are unlocked. I am intrigued as to why they're called disco mushrooms. If they don't dance, I'm going to be very disappointed. If they don't start pulling off some John Travolta style moves, I'm just going to be very, very sad. So, what do they do? 5 prestige, that's very good. 11 science. They need to have tropical temperature. They need a light. Requires a tank with 5 or more lighting. Okay, we haven't got that yet. I assume we might be given some lights, otherwise that's going to be a problem. 70 water quality, that's fine. This animal eats zooplankton every 2 days. That sounds very unpleasant. What's that? Soft coral. Avoid placing with tank mates, which are a danger to soft corals. Okay, so disco mushrooms are like a soft coral. That's fine. And growth time increases by 1 each day that all requirements are met. It will grow to 0 size after 3 days. Yay! Okay, right. What do you want to research next? Let's get something interesting in. They're all 600. They're all 600. Let's get you in. I like the idea of the panther groupers. Greedy, eats more food and creates more waste. Okay. Don't put it in with small fish or crustaceans because it will eat them. Yeah, okay. We'll have you. We'll have some panther groupers. Most corals, including the disco mushroom, need light to supplement their food. Okay, there we go. We've been given lights. We need to add a light to each tank that contains corals. The cost of the light is proportional to the size of the tank. So smaller tanks are cheaper to light. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Right, I don't need to unlock the light, do I? Do I just get given the light? Is it part of the equipment up here? A light. Yes, a basic light indeed. Okay, so let's wait for this protein skimmer thing to get done. That's not that far off. And then we'll put the disco mushrooms in there. We'll put the protein skimmer in as well and see how that works. We'll throw it into this and see if it makes any difference. And then yeah, well, hopefully it'll have sufficient lighting, quality and heating to make that do its thing. And then we'll have exciting mushrooms. And then we'll get 5 grand, which means we'll nearly have 10 grand, which means we can go and build a load more stuff. And the unpleasant sounding protein skimmer is done, so it helps achieve a higher water quality, and it's relatively reliable, and it's got a fixing skill thingamajig. Okay, what do we want to do next? A large filter or a large heater? Well, given that we've had filtering problems recently, trying to get this tank in the middle filtered, a large filter would not go amiss. So let's get a large filter done. I've just unlocked the protein skimmer, so I have. Filtering alone isn't enough to reach the high water qualities required by corals and delicate fish. You need protein skimming too. Add one to your disco mushroom tank and see the difference in water quality compared to filtering alone. Okay, let's do that then. So let's put time on normal speed. In fact, no, let's pause time entirely because otherwise madness lies. We'll all go horribly wrong, they'll be dead. So, into here, protein skimmer. Right, drop that in. Is that all we need for that? Or does that need filtering as well? I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% sure with what we need to do with that. But okay, we'll find out. Let's put them in. Let's put our corals in. So our first coral, soft coral. Oh, it sounds very lovely. So let's put it at the front. Let's do that, look. Lovely, soft. In fact, let's put a bit there and a bit there as well. So there we go. Lots of coral. That's fine. It will grow. It needs light, it needs temperature, and it needs a tiny bit of filtering. Okay, so we can slap one of the power combi big boys in on the side just there. That should sort out your heating and your filtering. And now it needs a light. We have never put a light in before. Okay, now, do they sit in the thing? Yes, they sit inside. Okay, how does that work then? Or do we just click on the tank and it puts a light in? Ah, okay, it just goes around the sides. Okay, splendid. Congratulations on obtaining your first coral. The collector is currently compiling a wish list of what they want for the aquarium. In the meantime, you should continue to unlock new animals and equipment and try to progress to rank 5. As you expand your aquarium, it becomes easy for some tanks to get missed by your guests. You can get feedback on this via the view rate overlay, toggled using the button in the top right corner of the screen. The view rate overlay, you say. Which one is that? That one? View rate overlay. Okay, well that's only just begun, so that's fine. It's only just begun. So yeah, we need to make sure that that's actually got some nice things in as well at the back, maybe, for people to look at. So let's have, well, okay, in the middle, star attraction, sea lettuce. Love a sea lettuce. And then at the back, a barrel might be quite fun. Is that going to impact in the water quality any if I chuck barrels in? I would have thought it might, but okay. And oh, we can't have kelp in there, can we? Because it's too big. That's a shame. That would have looked quite good. Never mind. Let's get rocks. Yeah, just a couple of rocks at the back. That'll do. Rocks and rocks. There we go. Splendid. So that's now all sorted. That's very good. One thing I didn't actually look at, did I, was this. Pacific paint and tropical beach paint. Okay. What does tropical beach paint do? So it's free. Okay, hang on. Whoa. Pacific paint looks like this now. So if I do something stupid, it looks terrible. I can change it back. Tropical beach paint on there. Oh, look at that. It turns it into a beautiful sort of beachy type thing. Oh, the walls look very lovely. It does the floor. The floor can turn into sand. The floor can turn into sand. Right, okay, yeah, we're having that. We're having that for at least... Let's have this half. Let's have this half of the building, as much as we can get half anyway. I don't think we can quite do half. Oh, look at it. Yes. Let's do this bit as sand. This can be like a sort of... It's not real sand. It's like a faux sandy sort of floor thing. So, yeah, so we'll have that as the lovely, whatever this thing is, tropical paint or whatever it was. Yes, please. Down to about there, please, would be lovely if you could manage that. Sort of there-ish. That'll do. I'm not fussy. It looks tremendous anyway, whatever the case. Oh, it looks great. It's like we're on the beach. Yes. Okay, I like that. That's very, very good. Right, we'll drag that along there as well. The thing in the middle can be that style as well. I like that. A bit of wall there of mist. That's unforgivable. There. Yeah, okay, right. That looks great. Look at it. It looks all very... Oh, that looks tremendous. Welcome to the beach, everybody. Okay. Right, let's move time on a little bit. I just want to see what the view rate of this of the corals is. Because now people are coming in. Let's undo that, actually. Let's just click out of that as well. Okay, yeah, so a lot of people are liking the corals. That's very good. Oh, the prestige is absolutely rolling in. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, the cool lighting system as well. Looks very good. Okay, so that's popular. That's done the job. The other two tanks are doing the job. We need to keep building more stuff. So unlock the deep wall tank. And then build a tank. Adjacent platform at the correct height. Bibbly bobbly boo. Stairs connecting to the floor. Okay, so it's another one of those. He wants us to build another one of those tanks. How do we unlock the deep wall tank? I assume it's a sciencey thing. So we're going to have to go through and just wait until we have sufficient science. So yeah, well, let's wait for... Oh, hang on. They've not got food. I should possibly provide them with some sort of source of food. That would make sense, wouldn't it? There we go. I've sorted it. Don't die, little corals. Somebody come and feed the corals really urgently. Otherwise, we're going to have a very short-lived exhibit just here. Come and see the dead corals, everybody. There you go. Throw in the stuff. There we go. Beautiful. So, yeah, let's wait until we've unlocked this, the big filter thingamajigger. And then when that's done, we'll see if the deep wall tank is one of the options or not. And the large filter is unlocked. Right, pick next research. Yes, deep wall tank. Now, I have a feeling the large heater is probably going to be useful for the deep wall tank. Let's get the deep wall tank unlocked anyway. It's the same amount of research points, so it can hold 36. Is that what that was? No, that's slightly different. That's one of these wall tanks. It's just twice the depth, I imagine. So, yeah, okay, fine. We'll get a deep wall tank, yeah. And we'll put that in down here. You move very quick. Who are you? You move at the speed of light. Who are you? You're Flick. Oh, he said you were hyperactive, didn't it? He said you were hyperactive. Can we have more hyperactive people, please? That was very, very good. I approve of hyperactive Flick and her super speedy running. So, yeah, we want to put it down here, really. I want to put it down here. I also want to build a little area, maybe over here, just where people can go and sit down. Because we haven't really got an area where people can go and take a seat yet. In fact, you know what? We've got quite a bit of money. Let's expand that bit out to, say, there. Like that. That can go like that. And then, yeah, we'll just build a little sort of seating area along here. Why not? This can be a little sort of rest area. With drinks machines, obviously with drinks machines, clearly. Oh, and we've unlocked the Panther Groupers. Okay, they could go in the new wall tank thing. That might be quite cool. Yeah, that's a good plan. Okay. Oh, they get big. They get big. They could get up to size 14. Okay, yeah, that could be bad. That means we won't be able to have 2 of them in that tank. But okay, whatever. Right, pick next research. A bleak line dotty back, Volitan's lionfish, and a longhorn cowfish. I mean, they all sound much of a muchness. What's that? Dislikes congeners. Cannot be housed with dotty backs, grammars, and anthias. Well, you should just be more inclusive of your friends. You should just be slightly more forgiving. Let's get you. Let's get a lionfish because it kind of looks spiky and pointy, and that's the only reason I want it. So on your armoured as well. So that's cool. Don't put in with small fish or crustaceans because it will eat them, and it grows to size 11 after 5 days. Okay, that's quite big. That's quite big. Let's get these guys. They're small. They're manageable. We'll have those guys. They're the bullies, but that's fine. We just won't put them in with anyone else. So, okay, right. Benches. Let's have some nice benches along here. So, like that. We'll line up some benches like this. Another row of benches like that. Should do like. And then we'll expand the floor. One more like that. And then along that wall, we will put ourselves... a couple of drinks machines like that and that, and then let's get ourselves a couple of bins. So a bin and a bin and a bin. Yay! Okay, there we go. So a little sort of seating area, if you like. Go get a drink, have a sit down, read your promotional materials. Have we got any promotional materials? Ooh, hang on. What was the water quality of that there for a second? Hang on, I thought the water quality was going down in there for a second. And maybe the maybe one of the machines was broken. I thought that said the water quality was too low, but it seems to be fine now. So yeah, maybe the machine was broken. Oh, there we go. Maybe the machine is indeed on the balk. It's balked. So yeah, hopefully if they fix that, it will up that quality. Yay, there we go. That was the problem. The filter was broken. Okie doke. We've nearly unlocked the tank. There we go. We have unlocked the tank. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's pick the large heater. You just unlocked deep tanks. Yes, I did. Deep tanks require platforms at the back for your staff to access them for feeding. Build platforms with a platform tool, which is up there, found in the top left. Yes, gotcha. Platforms require stairs to connect them to the ground. I get that too. Build stairs with the stair tool. It's next to the platform tool. Gotcha. Okay. Right, so pause time a sec. We're going to put that down here. We're going to have a grand, big one of the deep wall tanks. That can be another super feature exhibit. I like the idea of that. So let's have that going down here. So get some walls. So we want that to come out like that. And then go back up like that. And then let's just put that all the way along to there for now. Like so. That means we can then remove that wall and that wall. We can move... Oh, hang on a minute. And then we want to remove that wall just there. And we want to move the door over to there, like so. Hurrah! So now I've got a bit of room here, so we can see what we need to do with this. Oh, it puts the walls in the old, you know, the quaint wooden style rather than the funky fresh. Is that what people say these days? Funky fresh? I don't know. The lovely sea view. I don't know. So deep wall tank, deep corner tank, deep observer tank. That gets more people around it. The deep observer tanks get more people around them. So maybe we could just mimic this exact arrangement. Okay, right, hang on. Right, undo all those walls I just did. Destroy walls. Obliterate what? Farewell walls. It was nice knowing you. Right, deep observer tank could go there, like that, and we can make it a little bit wider. Oh my goodness, it can be gargantuan. Okay, yes, absolutely. Oh no, we need a little bit of room for stuff, don't we? Let's put it like that. We need room for the food pellets and repair things and all that kind of jazz. So let's put that there, like that, and then get walls, and the walls can sort of come back in. Like, oh yeah, they need to get up to it, don't they? Yes, of course. So we need to go to the walls like that, and then like that. So that means that people can't get around the back. Right, no one can get up to that right now. So let's put ourselves a bit there, and then steps there. Okay, perfect. They can feed from the side. Nobody can see in. Okay, this is very cool. Right, what did we unlock? Normio in the comments did say, I like how you forget what the what the fish are that you've just unlocked. And I've done it again. Panthers, that was it. It was panthers. 7 to 14. They can go up to size 48. So we could put 3 of those in. That would be good. They eat a lot of food. They eat fish and small crustaceans. No worries about that. So 14 after 4 days. So we could fit 3 of those in. That would be 42. And that would be all we could put in. So we could put in some other fish. We could put in some other fish that are size 3 or more. So let's drop 3 of those in. 1, 2, and 3 of those. That is an awful lot of science points going on right there. That's a lot of science. So 3 of those. And then are there any fish that are size 3? They eat 2s or below, did it say? There. Fish with a size 2 or less. So yeah, we could put... And they need to be in a shoal of 4. That's a size 2. Are there any fish that generate sciencey points? How much room have we got in there? 58 out of 72. What? Oh no, here. 21 out of 48. But yes, they could be 14 times 3. That's 42. So we've got a space of 7. Okay, we could put a fox face rabbit fish in. What do those things eat? They eat mussels. So the fox-faced rabbitfish is not going to be slightly annoyed that they're eating the green pellets. It gives us quite a lot of ecology points. Okay, yeah, throw one of those into the mix. That'll fill the tank up eventually. And then, yeah, then we'll be fine. So now we need to make sure it's all filtered and all that kind of bobbins. A large filter would probably not go amiss for this one. I imagine that's going to be quite hard to do. Even with that, it's 65 out of 70. Oh my goodness me. Right, we need to fill it up with lots of nice things as well. Let's get ourselves the power combi sitting just there. So that's still not quite done it. We need another power combi on it, do we? Or do we put one of the temperature things in and a skimmer thingamabobber? Do we put one of those on? A protein skimmer. Okay, yes, that's done that. Temperature-wise, it's not quite hot enough. So how about a power heater to add to the temperature to that? Okay, beautiful. Right, we're sorted. And then we want to get in some nice decorations for this. So it needs a rocky overhang. Okay, it needs 12. So we're going to need to have a rocky overhang. Okay, that's 8 of the 12 points. We might need 2 rocky overhangs, I suspect. Because that's going to be 11. And we're going to need another one of those at the back. Do you know what? Let's put one there and one there. And then let's get ourselves some greenery. To go into there, we need a sea lettuce. That can tuck quite nicely into the corner. That's nice. Bit of kelp at the back, just to make it look lovely. And we've got a gap of 2 in the middle. Do we... Yeah, let's go down the route of this sort of stuff. Oh, an anchor would be quite cool. Yeah, lie an anchor down in there. Oh, that looks tremendous. Oh, and also, big, important job. Tropical, please. Not this, whatever rubbishy style you had before. No, we're going totally tropical taste. So there we go. That's cool. And then we want a red food thingamajigger and a green food thingamajigger. They will probably fit quite nicely in that corner, I would have thought. So a red food thingamajigger, and that's the wrong button, and a green food thingamajigger. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like that. Oh, there's a bit of floor. There's a tiny bit of floor that we've not done. Hang on, it's not right. Oh, phew. Saved it. Saved the world. Okay. So now that's in. I might hire myself an extra person now. An extra member of staff would probably not go amiss to help out with all the feeding and stuff that's going on. Nigel is good. Jim is good. Kiki, feeding and fixing and fixing. Do you know what? Let's get who was number 1? Let's get Nige. Nige is very talented. Just don't let him speak to anybody. Why? What's wrong with... Oh, he's only got charisma 1. He's got the same charisma as the fish. Okay, maybe you can just talk to the fish. Okay, we'll hire Nigel as well. An extra pair of hands would not go amiss. So there we go. Loads of people coming to look at that. That's going to be very cool for science points. Okay, so we've done that. Build a tank with that. An adjacent platform the correct height. Stairs connecting to the floor. Why haven't we got those objectives ticked off? We've built a deep... Hang on. Oh, does it mean literally a deep wall tank, not a deep observer tank? Okay, well, do you know what? Never mind. We can put one of those in as well. We can maybe fit one of those in over this side. Or we can just expand that out and just have this going on a little bit more. In fact, do you know what? Let's do that now. Let's pause time a second. If we've got 8 grand, I think we can afford to expand the back of this out quite some way. That's going to cost 1,000 of your monies. Yeah. Do that, please. Like so. Oh, it's done all the wrong stuff. Right, let me zone out walls and do all the floors and all that kind of jazz. Right, there we go. That's a bit better. So the deep wall tank is in. It was specifically a deep wall tank, not one of the range of deep wall tank things, not the observer tank that we had. No, it had to be the deep wall tank itself. That is fine. What we'll do is we've got the deep water tank in and we've got the steps and stuff going up to it. I don't know why you're going up there. There's nothing in there yet. There's nothing clearly. There's no fish in there. I don't know why you're bothering. Heaters are unlocked. Lovely. I think that's it for science for this particular level. Fine. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll throw these new fish in. We'll put a few of those in. I can't remember exactly what their requirements are. They don't like dottybacks, grammars and antheas, and they need some rocks. Okay, well we can do that. We can sort that out. So yeah, let's start working on that now whilst we're sort of waiting for it to unlock. So they like rocks. Well, rubble is splendid for some rocks. There we go. That's got some rock stuff in. Let's also get ourselves some kelp at the back because I like the idea of having kelp. So we'll flip it around a bit. We'll have a bit there. There you go. It can all look uneven. We can have loads of kelp in there. That looks cool. I like that. And then let's get ourselves... Hey, and the oblique-lined dottybacks are already done. Right, they are bullies that are pestering wimps. Okay, that's fine. Lionfish or cowfish? Cowfish. Because it's the cow. Well, lions are kind of cool, you know. Rah, lion, but lionfish. No, let's get the... Oh, hang on, what's that? Cockles. Okay, let's put another feeding thing down. Oh, okay, whatever, lionfish then. That's fine. We've just unlocked this new thing, the oblique-lined dottyback. Has a care requirement you haven't seen before. They dislike congeners, I assume that's pronounced, which means they can't stand being around any of the members of their genus or family. Again, bit antisocial there, Mr. Fish. For the oblique-lined dottyback, this means they cannot be kept with any grammars, antheas, or dottybacks, along with other oblique-lined dottybacks. Oh. Oh, they can only go on his own. Oh, okay. So it can't be housed with any... Okay, so he has to be on his own. Okay. Right you are, you antisocial swine. Okay. It's a bit miserable, isn't it? I hate everybody. Okay, so what can't you be with? Dottybacks, grammars, and antheas. So you can't be with any of those. But you can be with all these other things. So you can be with damsels, although not wimps. Because you're a bully. So we'll put you in there. You look very lost in there. You look very lost indeed. One tiny fish in a gigantic tank that can house 72 things. One little teeny fish. Okay, fine. So we don't want to put any of those in. We can have some of these in, though. Half and half chromas. They're size 3. They have to be in a shoal of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll throw 6 of those in. That's okay. None of these two eat crustaceans, I believe. So we can throw in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those in. Just chuck a few crabs in. That's kind of cool. What else can we throw in? Squirrel fish need to be in a shoal of 4. They don't eat anything else. They don't like lights either, but that's fine. Right, we'll put a few of those in. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Anything else we want? Panther groupers, I think, eat small fish. Yeah, we don't want that. You don't like anything that eats green pellets. They eat orange. They eat orange. The whatever else we put in eat. And yeah, all these those things up there eat orange. We haven't got anything else down here, have we? Oh, hang on. Hang on. What does the new one eat? Okay, so let's put in a fox-faced rabbit fish. Throw you in as well. There we go. Okay, that's plenty. That's loads of fish. And then do some of them grow anyway, so we might need to be slightly wary of the fact that they grow, possibly? No, I don't even think we need to care. I don't even think we need to care. So we could put an angelfish in. What does that do? It eats corals, clams, and gorgonians. Well, there's none of those in. So we could put an angelfish in as well. Size 3. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, no, it eats green. It eats green. No, no, no. We can't put that in because it doesn't... Whatever one of these is won't like it. The rabbit fish will be very angry indeed. The rabbit fish will be furious. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That'll do. Do you know what? That'll do for now. Yeah, let's plug it into all the bumps. Let's put a protein skimmer on, because that sounds like a very good idea for this particular thing. So we'll do that. 61 out of 70 for the quality already. Wow. Okay. Let's then throw in... Really, we need a large combi. That'd be really useful. We've got the power combi. We want a large combi. That'd be the most useful thing. Right, a large heater is probably going to help quite a lot. That sorted the heat out. Very lovely. And then we want to get ourselves some sort of... Press the right button, you fool. Some sort of filtering thingy-mabob. Yeah, now see, the filtering isn't entirely clear. The temperature, I think it says, you want to get to 90 degrees. Yes, here you go. It'll make it 90 degrees. The filtering, if I put that in, it doesn't up it by 36. It's 61 out of 70. That will not up that by 36 if I put a power filter on. So I might need a large filter. So if I slap a large filter on the side, yeah, only went up to 77, which seems a lot. Not a lot compared to, the numbers that we were actually requested. And we need to get ourselves a yellow food thingamajigger. What we might need to do is, let's move that just there, around the corner. Can we also move that around the corner? Okay, lovely. Move that over to that way. And then down here, we can put ourselves an orange food thingama. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, they need caves. They need caves. Let's slap a cave in. Rocky overhang. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. Right. They should be very happy with that. New exhibit, everyone. Come and look at the shiny new things. Yes, look at all the things. Okay, what's our next thing? Oh, there we go. End of the level then, is it? Reach rank 5. Reward, nothing. Well, let's strive for that then. Yay for nothingness. One thing we could do is, let's pause it a second. If we're after prestige to finish the level, we could throw some of these things in. A couple of shells wouldn't go amiss. Every time someone looks at it, we get some prestige. So let's throw in a couple of shells like that. There we go. That's quite nice. Is there any other room for shells anywhere? We could always throw more shells in. Yeah, another shell in the middle there as well. Why not? See if that makes any difference. So yeah, we're on 330 something. I think we might get to 350 relatively soon. And one of your guests needs the toilet. Build some toilets so they have somewhere to relieve themselves. That's a good point. There are no toilets. I hadn't really considered that. Okay. Toilets. Are they in here? Where are toilets a special room or what? A basic toilet. Okay. I might want to build a little sort of little other room for that, I suspect. I don't really think people are going to want other people watching them go to the toilet. So let's build a bit like that. Like so. Open that bit out. Yeah, oh no, that did that. It took a little while to do it. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll have a bit going there, like that. And we'll have the toilets in there. I think that's probably the best thing we can do. Right, basic toilets. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hooray! 3 toilets. Right, now we need to get to rank 5, 390 prestige. I don't think we're too far off. I don't think we're that far off. I want to... Come on, let me put the extra toilets in. Let me put 2 more toilets in, please. There we go. That's much better. Right, okay. Time is speeding on. We're getting lots of prestige. People are coming in. It's all fine. Right, let's see if we can get... prestige is actually coming down quite significantly, in fact. Maybe because everybody's in the toilet, not looking at fish, possibly. But, okay. Let's wait until we've got the lionfish done. We might need to put another tank in, I suspect. Maybe we'll build it down here somewhere. But, whatever. Yeah, we're going to need some more stuff because our prestige is sort of balancing out at around 320. So, yeah, let's get some more stuff. Oh, there we go. The lionfish is unlocked. 5 prestige whenever people view it. It's going to eat small fish. It's got armor. It likes rocks. It gets big. Okay. Pick next research. It's the cowfish. We need to put some of those in then. We need to get some of those big lionfish in. So let's just carry on this down here. We've got loads of money. Let's carry on that down there then. Bring that out like that. That'll do. Right, let me build all the stuff up. Let me put the walls in and change the floors and put a tank in. All that kind of jazz. There we go. So it's one of the observer tanks, the one that sticks out so you can get more people around it, in theory, looking at the same things, which means quicker points and all that kind of stuff. Also, I did notice there's a new item. So I've built a little room just here beside the toilets. My plan is, if we go into here, there is a broom stand and a sponge sink as well now with a little kind of gross looking bucket. So actually, maybe that's a sponge at the top. I thought that might have been some sort of yellow liquid, presumably from a toilet spilling out, but no, I think that's a sponge. So in here, let's just tuck in a broom stand and let's throw in a sponge sink into there, and that's fine. And there's a little staff door so people can come here and clean stuff if they need to. You know, if they need a sponge, they can go over there and grab it. That's fine. Right, over here then, let's put in our new fish, which was the lionfish. I remembered, you see, because he's spiky. So he grows to be size 11. Okay, that's fine. So after 5 days, they will be size 11. So if I put 3 of those in, they will grow to a size of 33 out of 60. So let's throw 1, 2, 3 of those in. So at the minute, they're only 18, but they could be 33. That's fine. We can cope with that. They need some rocks and stuff as well. So what other fish do we want to throw in with you? So you are going to eat small fish and small crustaceans. However, everything else, you're not really fussed. You don't really care that much. So anything else, with fish size 2 or less is bad. What about you? The reef squirrelfish. We could throw you in. I wouldn't mind some of these that earn us some ecology points. I think we're a bit low on ecology points. 315 compared to our 427 science points. So, yeah. Oh, we could get some of these. They're bullies, but the other guy isn't a wimp, is he? You're not a wimp. You're a lionfish. Come on, you're tough as nails. So, 33. You guys are bullies. You eat orange pellets. You don't like other ones. Does that mean I can't... Yeah, I can't house you. You're on your own, aren't you? You have to sit on your own, I think. Okay, we'll put one of you in. I think that's what that means. I think it means that he cannot be housed with dottybacks, grammars, or antheas. Well, he is a dottyback, so he can't be housed with anyone else of his kind. So that's fine. So we can't put you in, but we can put damsels in, and you're size 3. You're not going to be eaten, and you need to have 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be fine. I think that should be fine. And then that'll hopefully tip us over that balance anyway. Right, so now we need to make it all decorated. So let's throw in all the bump. You need somewhere to hide. You need rocks and caves and all sorts of stuff. Right, massive cave just there. Beautiful. Well, that covers the rock requirements as well, does it? Okie doke. Some kelp at the back. Maybe I have a kelp-lined wall there, so it looks kind of nice. Bit there. Obligatory sea lettuce. Oh my goodness, did we put a sea lettuce in there? Well, we have now. Thank goodness for that. Sea lettuces, obviously. Do you need anything else? Yes, you need temperature. You need filtering. Yeah, whatever with your petty requirements. How about shells? Oh, actually, an anchor. That's good. That's good to get us up to 390 prestige. That could be very useful. And at the back, a barrel, because... fish love barrels, maybe? I don't know. And a shell. There we go. That'll do. So that's that all done. Then we need to put in the kit. So let's put in the skimmer thingamabob. Let's tuck that around the corner, actually. Let's put that there. So that's sorted out a fairly big chunk of the requirements there. That's quite cool. And then we can just put in the large filter and the large heater and be done with it. What temperature does it need to be? 60. Yeah, so a large heater will do the job. Beautiful. And a large filter you would hope would do the job. Bosh. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, yeah. I think it was 76 out of 70 possibly. So there you go. That's all ready. Do you want to put the red and the yellow food things near it? No, they're okay. They're not even that far away. And the steps are on that side. So I think, yeah, we're ready to open. Come and behold this, everybody. I've built this at great expense. Come and marvel. Yeah, there we go. 390 prestige is on its way right now. Can somebody else come and look at this, please? Our prestige just came down a bit there, and I wanted to get to 390. Yay! Prestige, we're going to go rank up to level 5. We've unlocked many things. Oh my goodness me. Harbourside paint. Feather calipers. Nets. Palm trees. We've got all these things to research. A schooling bannerfish. A large protein skimmer. A Belfast tank. I don't know what that is. Very high capacity curved windows and viewing on all sides. Blue tubular sponges. Oh my goodness me. Let's go. The collector is ready to reveal the list. It centres around 3 corals. Okay. Blue tubular sponge, daisy star polyps and toadstool leather coral. To provide the high light levels these corals demand, you'll need the power light. After this, you can obtain the blue tubular sponge in the normal way by unlocking it with ecology. The remaining corals will need to be sourced from third parties. I've arranged contact with 2 such parties that should be able to help. Check your message log when you're ready. Okay. Well, we need to do the power light, so let's get that done. Message log. Need daisy star polyps? Yes. I could supply with some, but I need something from you first. An important client needs a porcupine puffer. Did you give yourself different roles? Yeah, I did. I was reading a message. You've interrupted. I'm having trouble locating one. If we can supply them with a porcupine puffer, they will give us daisy star polyps. And you want to design a tank. Schooling bannerfish, different plants, blah, 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 blah. Oh, my goodness me. I suppose I could hear your suggestions. Okay, yeah. I suppose I could hear. And I can't even reply to them and say yes. Crikey. Okay, right. There's a million more things for us to do. Right, let's get on with doing some of this stuff, shall we? Right, longhorn cowfish is unlocked. And now we're going to have an awful lot of other ones. So let's get... This thing wants a schooling bannerfish. So let's get you done. 1,600 ecology points. Oh my goodness me. And you go in a big tank because you're an active swimmer. Okay, yeah, let's research you first. And yeah, let's get ourselves another staff member as well, because I think everything's getting quite sort of busy. Fixing and feeding. You know what, let's get 2. Let's get both of you lot. It's not like we're short of money. We don't pay that much per day on them. So, yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, what I've done is to expedite things along a bit, because there's quite a little bit of waiting now. There's a little bit of waiting just while stuff unlocks. Nothing really was going on. So I've unlocked all of the sciencey things. So we've got ourselves, if I tick the already unlocked thing, rank 5. There you go. We've got the power pump, we've got the large protein skimmer, and we've got the large Belfast, in quotes, tank. So what I'm thinking is we use the Belfast tank to do this thing here, to do the bannerfish, different plants, fully grown zebra moray eel, which we can take from over there. We can drag one of those in and put them into here. So yeah, that'll work. Not there. Are they in the main thing? Yeah, we'll drag one from there over to here, and that'll be fine. So let's pause time a second, because we're going to need to work on this a little bit. A Belfast tank, because the schooling bannerfish, that are also unlocked now, need space to move. And this thing is big. Oh, look at that. That is tremendous. That looks very cool indeed. Okay, so yes, we'll have one of those. Thank you very much. We'll definitely have one of those. We'll put that in. Quite expensive, but that's fine. We need to drag a little bit more floor space down, I think. Let's just have it down here. Let's just go like that. We'll have a bit like that, look. So this can be a sort of star attraction type thingy. We need them to be able to get up into the thing. So, yeah, a bit like... Can we have that lower down? Can we have a ladder going up to there, actually? Does that reach? Yeah, like that. Okay, so we can have that going in. That's fine. So they can get in and feed whatever we're going to put in here. So it's going to be schooling bannerfish and one of these. So let's go and grab one of these. So that should be fully grown by now, I would have thought. So right-click to pick up, put in there. So there we go. It's got a fully grown... It should be fully grown. I would have thought it should be fully grown by now, because it's been there for ages. Left-click for more info. Is it fully grown? I'm not entirely sure. That's fully grown. That would be tedious if it wasn't. There's more waiting around, and I've been playing this for hours as it is. Okay, right, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Right, schooling bannerfish. Throw them in. So we want to get ourselves... Where are they? Where are they? There. So we need at least 6 of those. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. There we go. They're in. Different plants, water quality, and heating. Now, nobody wants to see all the wires and pumps and gadgets and things, so we're going to have to build ourselves a pump. So the pump could go over here. So if we build a wall that goes, say, to there, maybe even out to the bottom of those steps. In fact, let's just build a wall across there. That'll do. We'll have the staff door go into just... I keep forgetting you can't build on the thing. You have to... Yeah, okay, fine. Right, whatever. There we go, done. I keep thinking you drop the doors onto the walls like that. That's lovely. And then we want to get ourselves green pellet dispenser. That's the wrong button. So green pellet dispenser into there, which is fine. We also need to unlock one of these as well. We need to do that as well. And then we're going to need to build a pump arrangement in here to make sure that that can get all of its stuff. So we've got a power pump now, which reaches things further away. So that's fine. So we'll put a power pump just there. Lovely. Connected up to that. Then we want to get ourselves large protein skimmer, will probably be a good thing. That sorted out most of the filtration requirements. A large heater to do the heating. Yep, that's fine. And then let's get ourselves a large filter just there. Yay! And that's all sorted. So now that is all fully sorted. Now we need to put 3 different plants in it. Okay, that's cool. We can cope with that. So let's get ourselves this here. We'll have some feather chlorpa because we've just sort of researched that and I think it looks fun. So we'll have a bit of whatever that stuff is. That's one different plant. Sea lettuce. Can we tuck stuff into the corners? No, we can't have stuff in the corners, which is a shame. We'll put a sea lettuce on that corner as well because I like them. And then let's just have some eel grass at the back like that. Beautiful. We need some cave stuff. The display looks fantastic. As promised, here are toadstool leather corals. Okay, thank you very much. We need to make sure that these guys are happy though. So let's go through and get that done. Cave type arrangement. Yeah, just slap that in. And what else do we need? A bit more greenery, apparently. Kelp. Kelp's always good for that. Throw some kelp in at the back. Beautiful. So that will now bring people in. That's got the food thing. Okay, that's that sorted. So once we get these done, we need to get those done as well. Right, we've unlocked the porcupine puffer. Let's unlock the blue tubular sponges, which are required for the victory conditions. We've unlocked the light. We've got those fish. Now we need blue tubular sponges, daisy star polyps, and toadstool leather corals, which I think we've got 2 of now, haven't we? If we go down here, we've got ourselves the disco mushrooms. What was the other thing that the person just gave us, apparently? Weren't they supposed to give us something? Oh, hang on. Do I have to accept the gift? Maybe I have to accept the gift. Autopsy report. It was eaten by a lionfish. Oh, possibly I should have been aware of that, but never mind. Yes. Thanks. Pick up correct object and click here to complete the trade. Oh, okay. You want that thing. Hang on. Where's that? Coral delivery. Can you select one static object at a time? Oh, I have to take them out of there. Oh, okay, right, I see. I didn't realise that was what I had to do. Right, hang on. Right, there we go. These are the 2 new things for the things we've got to put in here. So blue tubular sponges, star polyps, and leather corals. So have we got... Now, they were in here, weren't they? Toadstool leather coral 1. Okay, so we drop that into there. Do we like that? Okay, and number 2 into there. Okay, so we've got both of those done. That's fine. So they're sitting in there. We need to sort that out. And then we need to go and get ourselves the other coral. So the blue tubular sponge, which is just here. So we'll have one of those in each corner, perhaps, down into there. So 4 of those. That's lovely. We need to sort out all the bumps going into the tanks. That's all fine. And the daisy star polyps, what did we need for those? We needed to grow something for that, didn't we? So we needed... a porcupine puffer. Okay, so we need one of those. So what do we do? Pick up the correct object and click here to complete the trade. So we need to get a porcupine puffer in. We can do that. So if we go through and get ourselves... Where would a porcupine puffer be? Just there. So what are you? You're a wimp. You can't be housed with a bully. You might eat crustaceans of a size 1 or less. Well, all I want to do is throw you into this tank. I want to throw you in there. Go, yay, there's one of those. And then can we go into here and click on that thing? Okay, pick up the object. This is a little bit fiddly, I'll give you that. Right click to pick up and click just there. Thank you very much. Look how cute he is. You'll find them in the livestock menu section of the build menu. What? Livestock section of the build menu? Oh, down here. Oh, right, just where they are. Right, and then daisy star polyps. We need 4 of those as well. So what are the requirements of those? Do they all clash? I imagine they don't actually clash at all. They eat the same stuff. They need water quality. Yeah, they're all the same sort of stuff, apart from the disco mushrooms have a bit less light. And that's it. So yeah, okay, fine. So we can do that. Yeah, absolutely. So let's put them in. Where are the star polyps? Where have the star polyps gone? Hang on. Where have they got to? There they are. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. There they are. Yeah, let's throw these in then. So we'll have 1, 2... 3 and 4, and that's it. And I think we've won, even though we've not actually got that working, which is a little bit cheap. But you know what? That's fine, because I have been playing this for quite some time. It takes quite a long time to complete a level in this, almost an hour and a half, which is quite long for a YouTube video. Might have to do some editing, but there you go. Wow, you did it. You've managed to build a collector's dream aquarium almost from scratch, mostly with the profits generated by the aquarium itself. Do you think? The massive 5 grand payouts weren't helping me that much? Okay, you should be very proud. With such a high profile client under your belt, you've attracted the attention of the historic aquarium of Valberg. You can continue to build here at Elmshorn for as long as you want. This message will stay in your message log, accessible via the button at the bottom left, until you're ready. When you're ready to move to the chilly city of Valberg, let me know. Okay, right, I don't need to do this, but I want to get the stuff done to make sure that these corals we put in don't die. Because they're just in tanks on their own. There's no filtration, there's no temperature, there's no food, there's no anything. So, yeah, let me just get that sorted, just out of for the sake of completeness more than anything else. And there we go. They are all sorted. Oh, and people love them. Look at it. People are coming in to stare in amazement at our new coral arrangement. And there you go. Mighty fine it is too. So that's all working. They've got all pumps and stuff. It's all hidden away behind here, which is all lovely. And there we go. Splendid news. All sorted. And then we can go on to Gwiggelhelm or whatever it was called. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called. Valberg. So yes, we might well see Valberg next time out, but we are done for now. And yeah, it's getting very involved. It's gone from simple, here's a tank, put fish in it, decorate the tank, to now do this. Oh, by the way, that can't go with that. Or that needs to go there. Oh, by the way, corals need lamps, and this needs that. So it's getting more involved now as we play. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. As you would imagine, this sort of game, it takes you through the various levels. The last level is probably going to be really complicated and very, very hard. Will we ever get there? I don't know. But you know what? I am going to come back for Valberg. I'm going to come back and just do one more level at least. I'm not sure if we're going to go through the whole thing because it takes quite a lot of time to play. It takes a long time to get through. But yeah, I'd like to come at least try and do Valberg, the chilly city of Valberg. So yes, we're back for at least one more part of Megaquarium. If you have enjoyed this part, even if it's been a tad excessively long, then please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on in Megaquarium. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. How are we doing? You've just circumvented the queue. You, sir, are a cheat. Oh my goodness me, there's 12 million people that just come in from an airplane. Are you a skeleton? Are you just Skeletor? Is that all it is? You, madam. You are a pain. You are a scourge upon this earth. People are urinating on the floor.